greatest, by the greatest, for the greatest Nigeria students. This is a press conference presented today by the new leadership of the National Association of Nigerian Students, the largest student movement in the black race of Africa. Gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the greatest Nigerian student. Praise. You may recall that our great organization, the National Association of Nigerian Students, went into tedious competitive process of electing new leadership. The process we started on Monday, the 27th of November 2023, climaxed with my election as president of our dear organization. Others members of the executive and leadership of the Senate were equally elected in the process. Just as a normal mass-based democratic setting, where members are bound with divergent political views. Ours is no exception, as manifested in the convention process. Delegates were allowed to freely exercise their democratic preference. The occasional skirmishes experienced notwithstanding, at the end of the operation, a winner must emerge. The beauty of democracy is that even in divergence still lie the unity and strength. It is in this context that I express my hand of fellowship to other aspirants, most especially Comrade Pedro Shibuzo Obi, who lost in the presidential race, to join hands with me to take our colossal revolutionary configuration to a desired glorious height. Having said this, permit me to state the obvious that NANS, under my leadership, inasmuch as we will not be a rubber stamp to government decisions and policy, by the same token, we shall not be used by any individual or groups to advance or achieve their nefarious agenda against the state. We shall closely monitor, analyze, and scrutinize government policy as they relate to general well-being of students and greater welfare of Nigerian citizens before coming up with our position on governance. Strictly speaking, our NANS is a NANS for student interest alone. As a flow from the above, we hereby make a passionate appeal to Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to approve a national annual bursary of 200,000 to all Nigerian students irrespective of their creed or tribe. This, of course, will act as a palliative to cushion the effect of hard economic situation occasioned by highly overdue economic reform of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let me commend the proposed takeoff of the student loan scheme in January 2024. The NANS would like to be part of monitoring and supervising body for the scheme to ensure strict compliance with the scheme terms and goals. Without mincing words, the stoppage of the proposed remittance of the 40% IGRO of public-owned tertiary institution of learning to the federal government coffer is another manifest of Mr. President's feeling, correct gouging of purse of Nigerian students and citizens. The policy will no doubt have heavy toll and monumental pressure on well-being and survival of average Nigerian students. Thank you, Mr. President. Lastly, like I said, NANS will never shy away from its revolutionary responsibility of putting government in check when it is wrong. And we want to state at this junction as well that those given responsibility, either as agency, government, parastatal, to handle the welfare of students, they should sit up, because the priority of our students, the well-being of our students, is paramount to us. Under my leadership, gone are those days when Nigerian students are not respected. If you are given a task in this country to take care of Nigerian students by Mr. President, we urge you to sit up. Nigerian students from now henceforth will be highly respected. No government, no agency will disrespect the integrity of Nigerian students. This is our right. It is not a privilege. We will stand and protect Nigerian students. We will be a strong voice for Nigerian students on campus and equally our stakeholders who are part of our student movement. Thank you all for coming, and I thank you as we proceed on this new leadership of the largest student movement in the Black race of Africa. Greatest Nigerian student. Greatest Gbogbo. Greatest Bigbi. I want to say. I want to yarn. I want to posit. I want to deposit. I want to conform. I want to reform. I want to perform. I want to internalize. I want to externalize. Of the greatest Bagagbigi. Soli, 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 soli.
The NANS Southwest coordinator.
Okay, tell us about the outcome of the election.
Actually, the election was a success, even though there were some hula baloo at the start of the exercise due to a lot of interest. But glory be to God, we were able to at least have a new leadership of NANS that will pilot the affair of the station for another academic section. We traveled down to Abuja on Monday, and there were a lot of meetings upon meetings just for us to harness on a possible way forward. The SSA student to Mr. President Asiwaju also played a vital role in ensuring that there is collaborative effort from all interests, and all interests are protected. And today we have a new leadership, a new Mr. President-elect in person of Mr. Lucky Emonefe from Delta State. Yes, it was a very free and fair election. Yes.
We learned the exercise was characterized by shooting yesterday. Can you briefly tell us about the information out there is that many people are in hospital now battling for their life?
No, you know, in every let me say there was some propaganda. Are you with me? Actually, they were shooting not students but DSS just to maintain a peaceful atmosphere. You're welcome. I'm Comrade and I will join the NANS Southwest coordinator.
And we hope that there won't be election petition.
No, there was nothing like that.